Welcome to Dark Age Ramblings. Today I found an article that rolls back the clock to 1972. We were in a solar maximum, and they're finding now that a solar storm may have caused mines in Vietnam seas to explode. Hope you enjoy. Blasts from the past. How massive solar eruptions probably detonated dozens of U.S. sea mines. November 7th, 2018. An extraordinary amount of the impact space weather has on military operations in Vietnam in 1972 was found buried in U.S. naval archives, according to a newly published article in Space Weather. On August 4th, 1972, the crew of a U.S. Task Force 77 aircraft flying near a naval minefield in the waters off Han La observed 20 to 25 explosions over 30 seconds. They also witnessed an additional 25 to 30 mud spots in the waters nearby. Destructor mines had been deployed here during Operation Pocket Money, a mining operation launched in 1972 against principal North Vietnamese ports. There was no obvious reason why the mines should have detonated, but it has now emerged the U.S. Navy soon turned its attention to extreme solar activity at the time as a probable cause. The more we can understand the impact of such space weather on technology, the better we can be prepared for any future extreme solar activity. A solar theory, as detailed in a now declassified U.S. Navy report, the event sparked an immediate investigation about the potential cause of the random detonation of so many sea mines. The sea mines deployed had a self-destruct feature, but the minimum self-destruct time in these mines was not for another 30 days, so something else was to blame. On August 15th, 1972, the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, Admiral Bernard Clarey, asked about a hypothesis that solar activity would have caused the mine detonations. Many of the mines deployed were magnetic influence sea mines that were designed to detonate when they detected changes in magnetic field. Solar activity was then well known to cause magnetic field changes, but it wasn't clear whether or not the sun could have caused these unintentional detonations. Early August 1972 saw some of the most intense solar activity ever recorded. The article then goes on to say they don't know for sure that the mines went off because of solar flares, but this is the piece that was actually declassified. As a result of the extensive analytical effort, the Naval Ordnance Systems Command on 5 September advised CINC, PAC, FLT, and all others concerned that there was a high degree of probability that all the sensitive and some insensitive DSTs seated in the North Vietnamese waters had been detonated by solar storm activity in early August. The September storm activity, as it turned out, did not have sufficient magnetic activity in the frequency range needed to fire DSTs and to have any more effect on the minefield. On another article, I read that it was likely a X5 class solar flare on August 4th, that after many other storms was the one that actually had the most chance of blowing them up. If you want to read the rest of this article, I found it on The Conversation. There's another one published in Discover as well. I'll leave the links below to those articles as well as some of the original data. It's very laden with scientific jargon that I didn't want to bore you all with. But please like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel to find out more about solar cycles, possibly going into a grand solar minimum, and general property ideas to help you survive these coming challenging times.